Okay, this is a piece of old scrap iron that I pulled out of the ground a little while ago, and of course, as you can tell, it kind of looks like a crucifix. So I'm going to take this down to to our auto body shop here on Post and see if I can clean this thing up and maybe turn it into something that's worthy of being hung on the wall. So let's see what we can do with this thing, and I'll keep you posted. Okay, so now we have it set up in the vise, and we're going to take the brush here to it and see if we can clean this thing up a bit. Okay, here I am preparing the delicious iron cross that we're cleaning up. I'll put it in here for about 10 minutes, and it will turn this side a really beautiful gunmetal black. This is, of course, after removing all the rust off that you can with the grinding wheel. But I'll flip this over about another 10 minutes or so, and by that time it should stop bubbling from this side. And we'll flip it over to get all the air out of the other side. And then I have some ideas about using some of the finds that I've had, religious stuff, and some of the junk rings I found to make this look really nice for hanging on the wall. So anyway, we'll be back in about 15 minutes or so. Let me show you what we got. Okay, now as you can see, after about 10 minutes, most of the bubbles have stopped coming up from this side. And what this is doing is it's just baking out all the air inside of this item. Okay, so now I'm going to try to grab this without burning myself and flip it over. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. Okay, let's come over here and flip this over. And you'll see that there is some air left in there on that side, so we're just going to eliminate that right now. We'll boil that for about 10 minutes and come back out and take this thing out and start the mounting process. Okay, about 15 minutes later, this side is done. You can see that there's very few bubbles coming back up from the metal. So now what we need to do is remove this without scratching my wife's pot or burning myself. So we'll try to do that. You can see what a nice color this has become. Yep. Okay, here we go. We'll just put this over here. And you see that really nice gunmetal black that it has to it. So right now, all the O2 has been pushed out of here, and this thing will not rust unless it's ever again, unless it's been submerged in water for a very, very long time. So I'll let this cool down a little bit, and then we'll start with the inside mount. I'm going to use some of this, well, this old aluminum ring. I'm going to use this to put in the center of this. Make it look really nice. And then I'm going to mount this silver medallion in the middle of this, and it says on the back, "God shoots the dish." It means God protects you. And then I'll try to find some other stuff with some of this other junk jewelry that I found to make this look nice and put it on the wall. So anyway, we'll let this cool down a little bit and we'll proceed. Okay, about 30 minutes later, everything is calmed down and it's cool to the touch. You can see what a black hue this has. The gold you see up here is where I had cleaned it with a gold brush, but I think it just adds to the rugged look of the thing. So now what we're going to do is add some of the junk finds that I found, and this one little piece of silver. I think that'll look really cool in there. I'm gonna drive that in, and then drop this this silver medallion in here, something like this. Whoops. But you get the idea. Something like that. And then, I don't know, do something with some of the other stuff that I have. Maybe put that around there like that. I'm not sure. But I'll get back to you and let you know how it looks. Okay, so here's the final product. As you can see, it has a beautiful gunmetal black color. I took an aluminum ring that I had found earlier and cut that out and made it fit that hole, and then took this silver disc I found, I guess it was last or 2 weekends ago, and just shoe glued that into place so it's not a permanent thing. So you can take that out whenever we want. But I think it turned out pretty good, actually. And you know, this thing will never rust again unless it's just submersed in salt water for a long period of time. Because like I said, you know, boiling it in oil takes all the O2 out of the metal. So anyway, this is done. I'm going to hang it up on the wall, and hope you like everything, and have a great day.